Oh, I feel it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a nice sunny day in South Carolina, a new day, and we get to work on this camper. As you guys saw last time, we bought this thing in Gastonia. It did not make it back to the shop. We had to figure it out. So we got it back to the shop and we got to replace the transmission. We got to do a lot of stuff on it, but the good thing is we have a transmission. As you guys remember, probably like 2 years ago, me and Michael went to California, bought that burnt RV. We went over there, we chopped it up pieces, and we got this engine transmission. And this transmission looks like it's the same one for this one. The transmission lines, the numbers, all of it matched pretty good. So the next thing to do is swap it out and see how this thing drives. So almost ready to take this transmission off this thing. We're working on below this thing, take this thing off, and then you know, because this thing is gonna need a lot of work, and we can do it together. So stay tuned. Let's get it knocked out. And it's driving. There we go. Exhaust needs to be fixed a little bit, but really nice. Alright guys, so you guys remember we bought this thing from Florida, this RV, and it had a little bit of roof damage. So I went ahead and did some fiberglass work. We got this thing fixed away. Now we're ready to paint this thing. So since we're going to paint it, I might as well talk Michael into clearing the whole thing. We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully we're not going to have too many runs. But let's go ahead and put some paint up there and then clear coat the whole thing, because it was a lot of work getting this thing prepped. So let's get straight to it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get these seats taken care of. Definitely worn out. This pleather stuff does not last at all. So we got some nice seat covers. Hopefully make it look a lot better. This one I don't even know what to do with, honestly. But it is what it is. Probably got to get reupholstered. Let's see what these turned out after. Alright guys, this thing is definitely trashed. But hey, it's running now, so that's good. Transmission's nice, but every compartment just caked. Wow. Definitely a lot higher than I remember. It's gonna need a lot of work. There's all our transmission fluid, things stuck on the side of the road, some more mud.
but we're gonna get it. A lot of potential. Dang. See how high up it went. Oh yeah, we got our leveling jacks. We got to fix, replace. Luckily we got parts cars, parts RVs. That one right there is parts. Pull off what we need, get some more stuff. Ivan's got some fiberglass work to do. Dang, lots of work. This side's no different. Look at that, pressure wash everything, see what's bad, what's good. It's fresh water, but let's take that all apart, clean out the carburetor, clean out all the water. Just start pressure washing it all, honestly. A lot of these things have drains, so basically unscrew it. The water should come out. This one's got some work to do. Dang. All right, guys, got the top pressure washed and it looks great. Definitely night and day difference. It looks amazing, but we definitely have some self-leveling that's cracking. So we got ourselves some good stuff in here. Just see some nice self-leveling. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go through it all, get that resealed. We got a new vent because our vent over there is broken as well. And we'll get this thing sealed up and looking good. Let's get it done. All right, guys, there we go. Looking nice and clean. Got the self-leveling, and I also put that rubber seal spray. Got the new cover on there. Looking real good. It's like a whole new top up here. A little spendy, not gonna lie. $100 honestly, just for self-leveling material and stuff, but worth it. Looking nice. All right, guys. Looking great. Driving around. Only 25,000 miles on this beauty, and it's looking good from the inside out. Running smooth. All my gauges are warmed up. No issues there. Very nice. Man, this thing looks like it's 2024. So that's awesome. Very happy about it. Let's go check out all the compartments, go through it, and see the final result. How much we got this thing for, price breakdown, / how much it all cost us at the end. What a beautiful big window. These Class A's are nice. Definitely could see a lot. Backup camera's going, radio's working nicely. Awesome. Do some donuts real quick. Just kidding, guys. Let's check out this auto leveling system, see if that's working nice. Okay, engine running, required for leveling. Yep, we're doing that. It's saying wait right now, but hopefully that'll work. Okay, everything looks okay, I guess. Let's hit auto. And there it goes. I hear it. And, oh, I feel it. Front just lifted. Sweet. Let's check out the inside first since we're here already. So the front seats, they're a little wrinkly, but hopefully that'll come out a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember the floor being all messed up, but that looks great now. That couch still needs some work, but we'll see. No big deal. Front looks awesome. Able to clean it up nicely. Sorry guys, definitely sunny in here, but looks good. Got our main lights, refrigerator, AC, switches all around. So basically this will be where our main control is. Let's get that slide out. That's going great. Pretty cool. I noticed, check that inverter out right there. So input voltage, 13.6. So just because the car's running, I think it's actually charging my house batteries too with the alternator. So that's pretty cool. Generator, let's see if that thing will fire up. Here we go. I think it started, but then it died. Let's try it again. Maybe. I haven't fired in a while, so the carburetor might be dirty, but it's definitely spinning over and looking good there. So battery's full. We have some fresh water, pretty cool. Black and gray. Power steps are on. Awning lights, turn that on. Hit the awning button. It's kind of weird how it's out here, but I hear it. I think it's coming out right now. That's cool. What if we do this auto? Press enter. Auto on. Let's see what that does. I don't even know what auto gen means. Just it turns on whatever needed. Yeah, it's trying to turn on. Let's give that some time. Maybe it'll do it. Bunk beds, couch, hangout area, TV. Spacious bathroom, honestly. Not too bad itself. So there's the water pump. Let's see if that'll work. Water heater dial. Yeah, look at that, guys. We got water. Sweet. So that's awesome. That's working nicely. Over here to our master bedroom. Sliding that out real quick. Sweet, this thing is nice. It's already warming up here in South Carolina. It's 80 degrees back here. There we go. That mattress looks a lot better without this thing on here. Nice. There we go, guys. Put that mattress top underneath. Just in case somebody wants it, they have it. But if not, that looks great. Sweet. Man, beautiful. Dang, guys. So there it is. Leveling system is down. I don't know if you can tell right there. So auto leveled, perfectly fine. So many storage compartments going on there, from generator to propane tanks, holding tanks, all that good stuff. It's pretty nice. They got these plates that they roll on. Usually don't see that going on. The inside compartments got them all cleaned out and looking good. Very nice. This is where our batteries are and everything like that. Cleaned up nicely as well. Easy access to the automatic leveling system. Put some new batteries in there as well. So that's doing great. Awesome. Beautiful. Outdoor entertainment system. Got the TV, speakers, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, just so many little compartments. Looking great. Storage upon storage. Dang, this clear coat made it look night and day difference. Beautiful. All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this 2015 Ford F53 V10 Jayco. I mean, definitely a beautiful RV. Love the bunk beds, a lot of features, cool design, that huge wall slide out going on. I mean, honestly awesome. But I feel like we got 1 in a million for the price. This thing was definitely cheap how we got it. I've been watching them. I've never seen it go this cheap. So definitely got blessed, and a great price. There's some awesome deals out there. Final bid for this thing, get ready, guys, $6,500. I think that's a steal deal. Especially we drove home from Florida, had to sit for a little bit, this and that, but wow. We definitely put thousands and thousands of dollars into it, getting it restored, getting it, the fresh clear coat on there, all that man hours, going through everything, checking it all. Still, steal deal, plenty of meat in the bone. I mean, this is a wonderful RV. I feel like we should keep it. Most likely we'll sell it because so many projects, so many things going on, but that's kind of what we do. We buy them, fix them up, sell them, but I'd love to have this. This is really nice. So awesome RV, super happy about it. Thanks for watching and joining us in this adventure. We still have a lot of work to do on the other one. We're gonna do the same thing, basically get that thing cleaned up, sanded, fiberglass work Ivan's going on. It's just not enough time. It takes time to get them fixed properly, so it's gonna be a long process by the time we let it harden and dry, blah blah blah. So that's definitely a process that's going, but hey, we got that transmission swap in there. It's driving, running, and going. That's part of the game too. Sometimes you get them cheap, and sometimes everything's wrong. It's a huge risk that we take upon ourselves. I mean, some people are like, oh, you got it so cheap, blah blah blah, but that's the name of the game. You win some, you lose some, and sometimes you got to do transmission swaps. This is real life, no script here kind of thing. What we're doing, we're just sharing the experience with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, joining this adventure. Leave some comments down below. Which one's your favorite? If you think are good deals or bad deals? We appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We really appreciate the feedback, all the love, support. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you next time.